Guys, this cushion blew me mind. If you want supple, hydrated skin without the stickiness, you have to try this out. Hey guys, it's Sue here. Go back to my shout out. Alright guys, I'm so excited to film today's video because I have found new amazing gems. Wow, like my skin is skinning nowadays and I'm living for it. Yes, partly it's due to me eating healthy and blah blah blah, but also I have found these fantastic products that I'm gonna share with you guys today in today's video, and you can find them at Olive Young. So if you're visiting Korea and you're going shopping, you can head on over to the Olive Young store and find them there, or you can order them on the global Olive Young store, whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. My point being is that these are amazing, and you guys know like Olive Young is like really popping right now, and just in general, of course, K-beauty, and it's because not only do we have such great products at great price points, but the formulation, the ingredients are like all fantastic. So these products are ones that specifically will give you that amazing glow. Oh my gosh, someone screenshot me right now. Like, don't I look so beautiful? Why am I still single? Like, why am I still single? They will give you this glow. In fact, all of the products that I'm going to mention, you can use them in one routine, and that's what I did today, and I'm living for it. And also, most importantly, they're very gentle. None of them are harsh. They're all very gentle on the skin. Anyone, I recommend these to anyone, literally. So, without further ado, seriously, let's get this video started. Oh, before we get started, actually, make sure to press that like button. It really does help out a lot. Go ahead, guys. All right, now let's really get started because I'm like super excited. Like, all right, the first product I have, guys, I have found a new gem in the cushion category. It is the Parnell Cicamanu Serum Cushion. I have mine in number 23. Guys, this cushion blew me mind. It's actually the cushion I have right now, and just straight off the bat, I'm just gonna, you know, jump right into why I love this cushion is because it's giving me that glow. The glow is glowing, but nothing's really dwelling on top. I actually did a tissue test. It doesn't really transfer too much. Of course, if you go straight in, maybe with your phone, it's obviously just science, you know, physically anything is going to get removed. But considering how like glowing this is very, it goes on really tightly onto the skin. And I'm sorry, let me rewind it back. So this is a cushion basically by Parnell, and Parnell is actually mainly a skincare brand. I actually used a couple of their skincare products, and they're all gentle. And Parnell is a brand that really focuses on extracting the fresh ingredients from New Zealand, and they focus on making their products really hydrating, really calming with all of these ingredients. And because of that, this cushion is perfect to not only give you that seamless glowing skin, but also it's great for calming your skin down as well. But this also has the manuka leaf and honey extract as well as Cica. So lots of great calming ingredients. And as a matter of fact, they have their own serum. It's called their Cicamanu 92 serum, and they basically just put that in here. So it's very calming once again. Great for the skin, calming for the skin, and it's going to give you that glow. So this is a cushion that's great for not only calming, but also it's great for texture as well as glow. So I actually instantly fell in love with this cushion just because how thinly it went on. And you can actually build it up to a full coverage, but even with one coverage or one layer, sorry, you can actually get a decent amount of coverage. So you can see, you guys know I have always a little bit of blemishes going on my chin, but she's looking flawless. Like, who is this? It also covers some redness, some barres. It covers up the barres. And also what I really like is nowadays a lot of the cushions with their puffs, they make it antibacterial. Like Hangyun, I don't know how they do that. Honestly, it kind of sounds too good to be true, but honestly, you don't have to worry about like the bacteria building up because they made it antibacterial, which is fantastic. And considering how glowy this is, it actually has a pretty decent longevity. Like, they put in 73% of this 광채 coating base, like glow coating base. Basically, it's like a glow, yeah, literally a glow coating ingredient or factor in it. And because of that, it actually lasts a long time. And it's one of those cushions that you guys know I sweat, you know, hashtag Sue sweats. I sweat all year round. It's one of the cushions that even as I sway, it gets prettier. So it's like the skin is skinny and doesn't get messy. Even if I do like happen to build it up, it stays flawless. So I am so happy to present this cushion. Now, of course, make sure to go in with a couple of dabs, you know, really make sure to buff it in. After you're done that, you're good to go. It's fantastic. It's calming. It makes your skin look really, really refreshed, glowing, and it's not stuffy. Like, it's not thick. It goes on really thinly and it just adheres really well. So yeah, make sure to check it out. I know I started this video with the last step of this routine, but first, it is sponsored, but it's really good, guys. Like, you guys know, like, I'm a little picky with cushions. Like, you guys know, I've always had my favorites and everything, but this is like, the cushion is cushioning. Well done, well done. Okay, moving on to the next product. It is the Isoe Cicago, Cica Double Effect Ampoule. So the brand name is Cicago, but it's actually a brand under, it's like a sub brand under Isoe. And if you guys don't know, you guys know that I absolutely love the serum. I've actually did like a sponsorship with them a really long time ago, but I still love using it so much. I think this is a fantastic ampoule if you have a bit of damaged skin barrier or if you're dealing with a lot of dehydration. So basically this ampoule has two layers. It has the essence base and then the oil base, and it's packed with ingredients great for strengthening your skin barrier, including Cica, arbutin, macadamia seed oil. I don't know why that's so hard for me to pronounce. Parnell, etc. So this is especially great at first, like I said, really hydrating your skin, but also dealing with a lot of redness. And despite the fact that it has a bit of oil, it's actually not that oily. You know, when you use an actual oil, it leaves that glow, like that, you know, occlusive layer on top, which is great. But, you know, sometimes you may not want it. Maybe you're heading out to work or something. So this one, it really does seep in completely so that you don't even, it doesn't even seem like you've applied on an oil product, if that makes any sense. It's a good thing, guys. It's a good thing. Point is, it absorbs beautifully into the skin. And I've actually seen a lot of reviews where people with oily skin, they're like, this worked fine. It was fine for my oily skin, didn't make my skin oily. And once again, it's because that oil in this product just seeps in, will do its magic, but won't interfere with your daily, you know, life. And to attest that, the formula is very watery. The oil factor is very minimal, should I say, and the finish is super clean, super neat, very chonchons, leaves your skin like mochi-like, which I love without really anything dwelling on top. And this is fantastic to use for both day and night, personally for me. So if you guys didn't know, I do have combo skin. I have very dry cheek areas and very oily T-zone, so it's a little bit of a hassle, should I say, but this works fantastically, especially now that the weather's definitely getting chillier. And PS guys, you can definitely get this at Olive Young, but they do have a 60 ml on their website. Like, if you're Korean or you live in Korea and you have like an address, like a Korean address you can ship this to, make sure to get their 60 ml on their website, because the bigger the better. Hello? And to continue on the theme of this video, which is basically a product that will give you that glow while calming your skin down, this will do exactly that. It will calm your skin down, but really hydrate, just give you that nice fresh glow. So check this out as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, next product. Wow. This is the first time I'm introducing this product to the Chanel. So it is the Medi-peel Collagen Wrapping Mask. Guys, have you seen this? Like, seriously, this is so cool. So I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I've used a lot of products. I'm sorry, I have something in my mouth. Any cases, I've used a lot of products, so barely, you know, it's very hard or rare for a product to take me by surprise, but this one did, and it was lovely because I absolutely love it to bits. Basically, this is a mask that you apply on at the end of your skincare routine. So after you've washed, cleansed, done essence, serum, you know, the whole shebang, you know, before sunscreen, yes, before sunscreen, and after your cream maybe, you apply this on top and it goes on wet. But what happens is that after some like 20-30 minutes, it turns transparent and gives you that wow glow, like, you know, that like that Honestly, I would like to have that glow 24/7. But what you do afterwards is you peel it off and it just comes out in this one single piece that's so satisfying. Although I will say it does take practice. It took me about like 4 or 5 times to really nail it. Like even now I still have like troubles perfecting it. Like for example, do not get in your hairline. If it gets in your hairline, you're gonna be there all day. So it takes time, you know, but afterwards, wow, your skin is left feeling so supple, but there's nothing on top. You know, when you put on skincare, you're bound to have, you know, you're bound to feel some of that gloopiness, stickiness, or whatever you want to call it, you know. But with this, I think what happens is that the mask just forms this occlusive layer, and a lot of the skincare that we did just really seeps in, and when you peel it off, you just left with this really, really fresh, charged, soft skin. So on top, you can't really feel anything, but your skin's still hydrated very, very well. So I actually recommend going in with, if you perhaps have like drier skin type, maybe do a little bit of essence serum, a little bit of really just add some layers of hydration prior to going with this. So with this product, the main marketed ingredient is low molecular weights of collagen. This is supposed to help with the appearance of pores and elasticity, which is great. But what I love about this is how it makes my skin feel afterwards. Like if you want supple, hydrated skin without the stickiness, you have to try this out. And also another tip, I do recommend using a very thick layer on top. I think that really helps with the when you peel it off in one piece. And I do recommend using this applicator that comes with the product. I think it's amazing. Last but definitely not least, I did bring a sunscreen, and you guys know when it comes to Olive Young, Round Lab is my pick. But for today's video, I was like, hold up, let me bring some new recommendations, like new items that, because you know, I feel like I've mentioned the Round Lab sunscreen for a bazillion times. So you guys are like, you guys get the point, right? Alright, the sunscreen that I brought for today that's gentle for the skin and it will give you that glow is the Innisfree Hyaluron Moist Sunscreen. Yes, guys, I thought they discontinued it, but it just turns out they repackaged it. So I absolutely loved using their old version. But like after some time, especially like after the SPF controversy, I saw that they took it down and I didn't see it. So I was like, oh, they just discontinued it. But it turns out they just were repackaging it. I think it is the same content because they left the review for the old packaging on the website selling the new packaging, so like the reviews are there. So I think, oh, it must mean the content is the same. But yeah, this is a sunscreen that's very, very similar to the Round Lab one, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's very, very watery, very, very lotion like. If I had to pick out the smallest, you know, discrepancy, it will be that I find this to be a little bit more Jones, whereas the Round Lab is more like watery lotion. This one feels more like how do I explain this? It feels like it has more oil content in it, if you know what I mean, but it doesn't. You know, it just feels that way. And I've read reviews where people with oily skin were like, oh, this worked fine for me. You know, others says, okay guys, the camera caught me off. Rude. But anyways, what was I talking about? People with oily skin, they were like, oh, other sunscreens, they make my skin really oily as the day goes on, but this one didn't. So it's really purely hydration. But yeah, this is a chemical SPF with a lot of chemical UV filters, and honestly, like the Round Lab one, you can double this up as your prior skincare steps. So instead of your essence serum, etc., it's that hydrating. But I love that nothing dwells on top and it doesn't interfere with your makeup, and that's why I think this makes an amazing like base to use to give you that really nice glowing skin dewy look. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Guys, I swear, try these in a routine and your skin will be skinning like my skin. I will mention that I wish I had like added like an essence or a like water-based serum, but other than that, I'm super duper happy with the selection. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. Check them out. Seriously, they will blow off your panties off. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next